Hi Leo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the cards from the Oracle. Do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. All right, so let's see what's going on for Leo. So they say it's time to come home. There, I feel like you're coming home to yourself, listening to yourself, trusting your intuition, really feeling that guidance, which is, let me see if I can do it right here. Okay, yeah, very nice, Leo. Coming home to yourself, feeling everything that you need to feel. Oh, I just saw 111. That's nice. Okay. Um, and then it says, great adventure, take a risk and venture forward. I feel like you need to be spontaneous on things, like take a chance on everything that's going on. Like, you never know what's going to happen or what opportunity is going to be around you. I feel like definitely they're asking you to be a little bit spontaneous, to make things an adventure, which is very nice. Hello, very nice. I'll put this over here. And then you have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Wow. In any way, shape, or form, definitely there is rainbow blessings coming towards you. Very nice, you guys. Love it. Love it. Nothing but blessings. Good for you, Leo. You need this. All right, Leo. So let's see what's going on. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. All right, Leo, so let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, 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 Leo. This is for Leo spirit. One for the current. You have the Knight of Wands. Really try to slow down on things. This is like a lot of fast movement, but going forward. So I feel like it's good, but you just need to really slow down. Okay, try not to do everything all at once. One for the situation, the Eight of Pentacles. Something about your work. Maybe you're neglecting your work. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe you want to find a different position. Maybe you're worried about it. We'll see. One for the past or now. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is talking about, you're very independent, knowing what you need to do, knowing how to make things grow, putting all your energy into something that you're going to create that's going to make you happy. One for the what's hidden. The Queen of Swords, really standing up for yourself, speaking your truth about everything that's going on. We'll see more when the cards come out. This is for the hopes and fears. The King of Pentacles. Wow. So the King of Pentacles is asking you to take your time with things. You're really wanting that stability, that strong foundation, that security. We'll see more when the cards come out. One for what you need to do now. The Two of Pentacles, trying to keep things afloat. Juggling everything all at once, trying to do this, trying to do that, making a decisions. One for the what you need to work on, the Eight of Wands, definitely moving forward, communication, really trying to communicate. I feel like you need to communicate better, Leo. Messages, unexpected messages coming through. One for the outcome, the Knight of Swords. So there is a lot of rushing here. Definitely charging forward. Wow. The Knight of Wands is talking about like being very spontaneous, like trying something new, but not rushing into things. This is a lot of fast movement that's going forward. So there is definitely a lot of movement moving forward. So at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Page of Wands. You're really for something new, new experiences. You're wanting this change to come in, definitely. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's new experiences coming in also, but you're ready for it. You also came into your own reading, which is the Strength card, Leo. Definitely feeling, finding your courage, finding your confidence, really learning as you go also. And the Temperance card is talking about really keeping things balanced, really making sure that you're doing everything that you're supposed to balance. Okay. I feel like you are very divinely guided also, but I also feel like that you, like I said, you need to put hand in hand. Like if you're eating better, then sleep better. If you're sleeping better, then eat better. Really balance things out. Don't be in your mind so much. Exercise. Don't stay in the same place all the same time for a long time. They're just asking you to balance everything. Wow. All right. So you're in divine timing. You're very divinely guided also here. All right. So let's see what's going on with the cards. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Leo, Spirit, Leo, Leo, Leo. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Leo? Wow, definitely moving forward. Look at that. There's definitely a decision that you are contemplating, but try not to rush into anything, okay? I feel like somebody very close to you could be helping you make a decision. I feel like there's love here. I feel like you're also making decisions towards a relationship for some of you guys. They're also asking you to really trust the process on things, really communicate better with this other person also. I feel like things are going to start moving very fast for you. There's going to be a lot of change coming in, and you've been going through this change. Also feel like things are moving forward, and you are definitely going to receive unexpected messages, unexpected change coming through. But also have communication, okay? Really have communication with you, whoever you're involved with, or who is close to you. Really put that point across that you're trying to get through to. And why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Leo? All right, so yes, definitely the Eight of Pentacles is here talking about your career or job or whatever it is that you're working on. I feel like you're really wanting the material success that with this work, but I also feel like you need to really speak your truth about everything that's been happening, been going on, and you're having. It's almost as if you need to be real with yourself on this work, on this job that you're going through. You do want this material success. You do want it. You want it all, but sometimes you need to see the truth in things before you start doing this. I feel like all this hard work that you've been putting into whatever situation that you're going through, I feel like it's going to pay off. It's just time and effort, the how you're doing it. Really look at that. Really try not to jump to conclusions about things that are going on, especially at work. Like, you could be feeling like, oh well, I got sick last time, so they probably think I can't handle my work or something like that is here about that. And they're asking you not to jump to conclusions, to really see the truth of everything before you start making some kind of insinuation about things, okay? Because material success is definitely coming towards you, but you just not to jump to conclusions about your work is what they're saying. And that was a message for somebody. You do have the Nine of Pentacles here. Really see everything that you've been doing. You're very independent. You know how to make things happen. You're definitely a resourcer. There's a lot of growth here. A lot of growth. A lot of confidence coming through. Also, like you're knowing how to do things. And you do know how to do everything. You know how to do things. So stop saying that you don't. Okay, like you're not gonna have enough, or you're not gonna have this. Really speak more positivity about yourself and everything that's going on around you. You have the Queen of Swords here, and why is Queen of Swords here, and what's hidden? One more card. Wow. So definitely there's something here that you're going to walk away from. I also feel like there is definitely you're going to be, a lot of you guys are going on this spiritual journey, which is definitely coming through very strong here. feel like you need to really speak the truth. I feel like you're seeing very clearly now on who's around you and who's supporting you through everything that you've been going through. And I feel like you are definitely going on a new direction here because you do have the Eight of Cups. Could also be going on a spiritual journey, like I said, but definitely walking away from these old things, old patterns, old ways that you used to be, leaving things behind, which is good. Moving on to something new because you are definitely standing up for yourself, feeling stronger, feeling confident. You do have a lot of support around you, so just know that there's also some kind of celebration coming through for some of you guys. So definitely, I also feel like you are definitely finding your own way, being with people that support you with your own style, with your own interests, stuff like that. You have the King of Pentacles down here for the hopes and the fears. One more card. Wow, nice. So with the King of Pentacles here, I do feel like, you're wanting that very strong stability, that strong foundation, that material success, and definitely we all want it, but, the King of Pentacles didn't get this way because he was just, not doing his work. He did it because he takes the time to do what he needs to do to get to where he needs to do. He is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, makes sure that everything is right, because he knows this is something that he wants. He takes his time and makes sure everything is going right, and that's you. I also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Really nurture yourself. You're trying to make a lot of decisions, trying to figure out what your next step is, what your next move is. But you need to start listening to yourself and how you're doing things, how maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, or right now you just don't want to make decisions, but I feel like you just need to nurture yourself more, trusting your intuition on the next decisions that you're making, because you have this intuitive gift, intuitive sense. You have the knowledge and the knowing how to make this material success and make it work for you. And that's why they're asking you to trust your intuition on things. You have the Two of Pentacles here. And why is the Two of Pentacles here? Okay, so with the Two of Pentacles, definitely I feel like you're making a decision. I feel like you're also trying to juggle everything all at once, trying to keep things afloat, trying to keep things, do this, doing that. But I feel like you need to start taking it easy. There's also traveling here that you're wanting to do, but definitely first take it easy, okay? They're asking you to really leave these old patterns behind, and you are definitely walking away from a lot of things that are going on in your life. You are definitely not the same person that you used to be. So you're leaving all these habits, all these patterns behind. At times you could be feeling stuck, but I feel like you're moving on from that, and you're not going to be like that, because you still need to take it easy, nurture yourself. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas coming towards you to put them out there. I feel like there's a lot of abundance and growth here for you, which signifies here in these oracle cards that definitely good things are coming towards you, that this is a new path for you. So use it. I feel like you're having a lot of ideas. You're very nurturing, very loving also, and there is a lot of I feel like somebody around you also could be pregnant, or you could be pregnant also, but there's like something about some kind of pregnancy. But definitely having a lot of ideas. Really have gratitude for even the smallest things that are around you, that we may take for granted, is what they're saying. You do have the Eight of Wands here. And why is the Eight of Wands here for Leo? You have the King of Swords, and then you have the Judgment card. So wow. Okay, so definitely very much moving forward, fast movement here. Really communicate, get your communication across more easily, speak better, Don't just assume that people know what you're talking about, okay? I feel like there's definitely messages coming in, a lot of changes coming through. You are definitely have changed a lot. You are going through this judgment, which is a huge, also like the transformation card, which you don't have here, but you are going through it. Changes, you've been going through a lot of changes. You're not the same person that you used to be, and you're looking at things very differently now. It's almost like your wake-up call. So this is your awakening here, and that's what they're saying, that you're seeing more clearly. You're seeing more clearly now. Find your confidence to move forward, to do what you need to do, okay? Because you are going to. With the King of Swords here, you know, he's bold, he's strong, he knows what he needs to do, and that's speak his truth and speak what he needs to speak or what he's thinking about. Okay. So that's what they're saying. Like, really speak your truth, because you're not that same person anymore that you used to be. You have changed a lot. And whatever it is that's made you change, you're definitely pushing you forward. Okay. Because there is a lot of different. You have the Eight of Wands here twice, you guys. You have the Knight of Swords here. And why is the Knight of Swords here? One more card. You came into your own reading, Leo. It's amazing. So the Knight of Swords is here. You know, you're rushing. They're asking you to really try something different, which is right here also. So the Knight of Swords here, you know, really take your time with things. Don't try to rush and finish everything all at once, because it's not going to be feasible for you. You're going to end up going back. So that's why they're saying take your time, trust your intuition and how everything is going. Okay. But definitely moving forward and not lacking back. Everything that you've been going through, you know, you're finding your confidence, your courage, you know, finding your patience also. You know, I feel like you're using everything that you've been through like a lesson, like a, you know, you've learned a lot, you've seen a lot, you know, and you're using it as a lesson. And that's what they're saying. You know, you're going to see things differently now, and you have, and you will. Have patience for everything. You're very nurturing, very loving. Find your courage, find your confidence here. Really look at everything that you have done in your life, instead of saying you can't do this or you can't do that. Really let go of that, you know, that negative way of thinking, because you have accomplished a lot. You have done a lot. You've achieved a lot in your life. And it's like they're asking you, you know, take a deep breath and really look at everything. You know, it's not like you got here by doing nothing. You did everything that you possibly can, and now you're moving forward. I do feel like there's definitely a blessing coming in for you, like a wish fulfillment coming in. Feel like you're very confident now. You're knowing what you need to do on your next step. I also feel like, you know, they're asking you be content with what you have, because more will come in if you're like that. You know, find your courage and your confidence to move forward, even if it feels scary in whatever obstacle or situation you're in. Okay, is what they're saying. Wow. All right, Leo. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.